Hey, what's up, everyone? If you haven't seen it yet, Stunlock dropped the launch trailer for V Rising 1.1 update, which is less than a week away. Let's check it out and see what hints and Easter eggs they've given us. All right, we got a double-bladed staff. Horse looks pretty normal. All right, let's look at this for a second. This is obviously it's a new town, a little bit different than we've seen. We got this purple motif over everything. Look at the cart and look what the guy's doing. Hang on, let's look at it. Okay, I bet you this is a new material. Every DLC we've had some kind of new material we collect. Last DLC we had the blood crystals that we had to collect for some of the items, and then we had the other red things that we had to collect for the passive upgrades. So I bet you this. I don't think they've mentioned that that there's a new material, but I bet you this is one. All right, let's look at these fighters. Spears. We got a big old club. Look at the guy in the back. He's got some pretty vicious claws there. We get claws, they get claws. We always have to find the recipe for everything, so I bet you we have to fight someone to get it. Also, look at all the symbolism. We got the serpents in the back. We can tell that these people are people of the Serpent Queen. This is probably the Serpent Queen. I don't know if this is her final form or if this is a fight or what this is. Maybe this is a cutscene. I'm not sure. This looks pretty cool. So we got like her followers around her. Maybe she's gonna like kill them, absorb them. All right, we got a castle, outside stable. I don't see other much here. The background's kind of cool with the ships and stuff, but we definitely have a stable here. I'm really excited for the stable. Okay, we got an interior of a castle. We have the ancestral forge in the back. This must be the fusion forge. This is how we redo our weapons to get the stats that we want, rather than going and getting a new weapon and hoping it rolls well. So this is going to be a big game changer. I don't remember if we had this type of kind of decoration on the pillars before. I like the wood, like the dead wood on it. It looks really cool. Maybe we did have it before. I just don't remember it, but it might be new. Okay, we have this must be the advanced alchemy machine. So they said that we're going to have a couple new things in alchemy. First, we get a bunch of stat potions, and then we have the weapon coatings too. So they're giving us a new machine for alchemy. Oh, that was an inside stable. Okay, that's new too. I was always thinking of it outside, but inside is cool. So we have a jail here. So first thing you see is it has a bunch of new stuff in jail. I think we could collect the mutant before, if I remember correctly. We definitely could not collect the rats, I don't think. And we have a vampire and a vampire, but those aren't the ones that we could collect before. The one that we collect before was the big winged one. I think this is all new. And they said that we were going to be able to capture more things. So they're showing us here. Now these electrical things, these big wheels, I have no idea what these are. Maybe it has something to do with the new material. I don't know. I don't remember them mentioning anything else that we would need something for, but it looks neat, but I have no idea what it is. All right, we got a feast hall. Nice. I love it. That's probably my favorite part of the decoration DLC. Okay, we got some fighting with the double-bladed staff here. Looks pretty cool. We got claws. I wonder if your guy jumps up in the air like that every time. I know a lot of people are going to be excited about the claws. All right, we got dagger fighting. That's the third primary weapon that they're giving us. Okay, I was a little confused at this one at first. Now, this is definitely a castle arena. It has to be, because this is 2 players. So we have the one player in the center, that's who's playing right now. But then with the other player, if you saw, he did the axe move. That's one of the normal axe weapon specials. So that this is definitely a play arena. I don't ever remember them mentioning that you have like a limited area. I kind of assumed it would be the whole room that you designate as an arena, but it looks like maybe they're fighting in like one particular spot. Maybe you can change it. That'd be kind of neat. Like if you say, oh, you have to fight within this particular area, but this is definitely a castle arena. New bosses. Okay, let's look at this boss room real quick. So always to get the new stuff, we have to fight a big boss and get the recipe for it. I would bet this is probably where we get the Fusion Forge recipe from. That's just what I'm betting they're showing us. The boss himself looks pretty cool. Okay, here's another one. This has got to be the alchemy one. So to get the advanced alchemy machine, I would bet this is the boss for it. Take a look at the walls. See how they're curved? Is this like a huge ship? I bet you we're fighting like a big ship. That's what it looks like to me. That'd be weird that it had pillars like that, but the curved walls like on there makes me think it's a ship. Looks really cool though. I also noticed that the guy has he's fighting with an artifact sword. That's one of the unique swords that they're giving us. All right, so this guy flying in the air. The 2 guys on the ground are definitely players. We see a mace there. We see a bow. The guy in the air does not look like a player. I don't think this is an arena. His armor doesn't look like a player. I, that's got to be like a boss or something. This looks like another boss, big like mage guy with a sword. Okay, here we go. Serpent Queen. So look at the map that we're on right now. This is definitely not the Serpent Queen that we saw before. She's much bigger, and she's like halfway in the ground. But you see like the pools of purple stuff that we saw, they're in like the same shape, I think, from before. So I bet you she like morphs as we always like. Usually the big bosses morph into something else, and there's 2 or 3 different like phases of it. So I bet you what we saw before is the same place. It would be kind of cool if we had to fight her like multiple times, like fight her in one form in one place. She gets away or something, and we have to fight her in a much harder form later. I don't think they've ever done that before, but that would be kind of cool. But it does look like a cool fight. Amazing. All right, so this looks really cool to me. If you see something that I missed, please let me know in the comments. I want to know what it is, if it's something I didn't figure out yet. Shout out to Stunlock for keeping all the gameplay updates for free. That is absolutely amazing, and only the cosmetics are paid. Everyone, check out V-Rising 1.1 Invaders of Oakveil, out next Monday, April 28th. See you online.